What's up, everyone? Come on in. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Discovering Nicole. My name is Nicole, and I am in long term recovery. My sobriety date is July 13th of 2015. That's right. Next month, I'll have 7 years. So come on in. Some of you guys have taken a liking to the 24-hour-a-day readings that I read this morning. So guess what? We're going to start doing that every single morning. Let me get the book because we're going to discuss the book, the part that we read this morning. So come on in, come on in. Thank you guys all for being here and being a part of Discovering Nicole and supporting me on my recovery journey. I really freaking appreciate it. It means a lot to me because this is my passion. Helping people is my passion and it's my purpose. And because of you guys, I'm able to live my purpose here on TikTok and share my experience, strength, and hope and help save people's lives. So, oh gosh, my fingers are so fat. Okay. So, come on in. I'm going to wait till you guys get here before we start the reading, okay? Because I don't want nobody to miss it. We're all going to learn from the reading. It's going to be great, you guys. It's going to be great. Thank you, Blunts. Thank you. I had to get myself together. Earlier, I was just frazzled, caught off guard. So now I'm in a much better place. Hey, Lindsay, what's up, girl? Oh, there we go. Is that good? That's good. Okay, good. All right. I also have my non-negotiables right here that we're going to talk about in a little bit. So the non-negotiables are the things that I do in recovery that are non-negotiable, like I have to do them. The reading is the 24 hours a day Hazelden Meditations, okay? So every morning we're going to read that. Now I do want to tell you guys that it says God in it a lot. So I'm going to replace God with higher power, just so that way everybody can feel included. And, you know, whatever your higher power is, you fill in higher power with whatever you want it to be when I say higher power, okay? Okay, so come on in. Yeah, I have to tell you guys, I started another account. So I'm going to need, I want you guys to go over there and follow my backup. I think most of y'all are following it. But it's called okay. All right. So Discovering Nicole 77, okay? And let me see. Then I have another one called Nikki 71315, okay? You're probably going, Nicole, why are you making so many backup accounts? That's just how you got to be on TikTok, y'all. It's unfortunate. Hey, Diana, what's up, girl? You got to be on your toes when you're on TikTok, or else you just got to be on your toes. So I'm preparing for, you know, anything. But I really, really am excited to start doing these readings with y'all every morning. I didn't realize how much these readings used to help me so much. I would do these every single morning when I first got sober. And so I don't know why I ever stopped. I guess I got complacent, but we're going to read this book. We're going to read it together, and then we're going to talk about the 10 non-negotiables, okay? All right, so come on in, everybody. If y'all don't mind, would you please like the video, share the video, and invite your friends. Like the video, share the video, and invite your friends. If you would like to be a subscriber of mine, you just click the gold star and subscribe. If you do, the money that we get from subscriptions at the end of the month, we are going to bless someone who is in rehab or living in sober living. I've already asked Crystal from the Sober Barbie to pick somebody out from the treatment center that she works at. So if you decide to subscribe, that's what we're doing with the subscription money, okay? It's $5.99 a month. If enough of us join in and do it, then we can get a good little care package for somebody in there, okay? And it'll be awesome. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. You can prove to yourself that life is basically and fundamentally an inner attitude. Just try to remember what troubled you most a week ago. You probably will find it difficult to remember. Why then should you unduly worry or fret over the problems that arise today? Your attitude toward them can be changed by putting yourself and your problems in God's hands and trusting Him to see that everything will turn out all right, provided you are trying to do the right thing. Your changed mental attitude towards your problems relieves you of their burden and you can face them without fear. Okay? Like, this hits, y'all. This hits. Okay, so how many of you guys can remember what y'all were upset about last week? How many of y'all can remember the drama that was going on last week? I mean, you know, it's not that important, right? It's not that important. Okay? And if we change our attitude towards those kind of negative things that are going on in our lives, and we take them with grace, and we peaceful, and just keep it moving, it's going to change our lives forever. And that's what this book is helping me do. Literally, in my moment of negativity, of people trying to come for me, of people trying to hurt me, I opened up this book, and I've been reading this the last 3 days in a row. Okay? It is amazing. Okay? I am so grateful that I picked up this book. Okay? All right. Meditation for the day. You cannot see the future. It's a blessing that you cannot. You could not bear to know all the future. That is why your higher power only reveals it to you day by day. The first step each day is to lay your will before your higher power as an offering, ready for Him to do what is best for you. Be sure that if you trust your higher power, what He does for you will be for the best. The second step is to be confident that your higher power is powerful enough to do anything He wills, and that no miracle in human lives is impossible with Him. Then leave the future to Him. Okay? All right. Okay? So, Nate, what are you doing? Have you guys ever heard of the saying, give it to God? Give it to your higher power, whatever your higher power is. I don't have control. I can't change. The only person that I have control over today is me, my attitudes, and what I do. Okay? I cannot control anyone on the internet. I cannot make them do what I want them to do. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm going to be a positive beacon of hope and light to help other people. That's what I'm going to focus on doing. All right?
Hey, Mom?
Yes, baby.
I'm hungry.
No, you're not. You just had a big old bowl of SpaghettiOs. Okay, you can go down and get yourself some Dorito chips for a snack if you would like.
Get them.
Yeah, I will in a second, okay? Okay, so the part that I really, it really hit me, and I'm glad that I read it this morning, was you can prove to yourself that life is basically and fundamentally an inner attitude. How I react to things, my attitude. Just try to remember what troubled you most a week ago. You probably will find it difficult to remember. Okay? Your attitude toward them can be changed by putting yourself and your problems in your higher power's hands. So, every morning when I wake up, I say, take my will and my life, guide me in my recovery, and show me how to live clean and serene. So every morning I'm turning it over. Every morning I'm turning it over. But you know what happens to me sometimes? Sometimes throughout the day, I'll take my will back. I'll fall back a little bit because I'll react. I'll get my feelings hurt. I'll get overly emotional and I will react. And so that's what I'm learning not to do. I'm learning that when I do that, when I react, it's showing that I have a lot more work to do. It's showing that I need to really, really focus on, I need to get down deep and start really digging in. Okay. So I want to tell you guys, I called around today and I found a counselor that will take me, my son, and my husband so we can all do therapy together, so we can have better communication skills with each other. And honestly, this is going to change our lives. I am so excited about it because I cannot wait to learn how to communicate in a better way and not be so emotional, especially when it comes to my son. Now, let me go get Nate a little snack, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about the 10 non-negotiables, okay? So, for those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, the other day when we were on live, I was telling everybody about there's certain things that I do in my recovery that I have to do them. Like, if I don't do them, then shit's going down, right? And so I called them Nicole's non-negotiables, and so I made a list. And so you guys might like the list and you guys might use it in your recovery. So that's what we're going to talk about. Okay? Okay. Let me get Nate his Doritos. Oh, my bad. Oh, mercy. They're cutting down a huge tree. Hey, Angie, what's up, girl? Okay. So, I thought I saw it. Connie says, every day is something new. So, how is anyone to keep up? Well, the great thing about TikTok, Connie, is that we record our videos and then they post to the platform. So, if you miss one of the readings, you can go back to that day and it'll be uploaded on that day. So, you won't miss anything because it's going to be posted on here to my platform, to my grid. So, all you got to do. Oh, damn, that tree is huge, y'all. They are literally knocking down the biggest tree I've ever seen. Oh, mercy. Here you go. Here you go, Nate. Yeah. No Mountain Dew, Nate. I told you about that. You're too young to be having that much sugar. I don't care. Yeah, it's in my backyard. We had to hire them to come do it. Oh, girl. Well, in life, honey, I understand. Okay, I'm constantly chasing my tail around here. So don't feel bad. Okay? Okay. Constantly. All right. Hey, Amber. What's up, girl? I start my jog tomorrow. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. For real. Hey, love. Okay, now are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for the 10 non-negotiables of recovery? Of Nicole's recovery? And you can adopt them too if you want. But like I said, you don't have to. Do that like that. Okay? All right. Got my groovy mushroom sweater on, or mushroom shirt on. Okay, here we go. Woo, I got a burp. So, these are Nicole's non-negotiables. And if you need me to pause so you can write them down, just let me know. Number 1, recovery group support. And I'm going to go into detail on what I mean by each thing. What do I mean by recovery group support? So when I first got sober, you guys, one of the most helpful things to me in my recovery was having other men and women, specifically women, that I could talk to about what I was going through and what I was struggling with. Other women that were on MAT, because we would share, our programs with each other, what medication we were on, how we're doing on it, what steps we were on, if we were working the 12 steps, and we became friends. These were my supporters, And so it doesn't matter if it's a 12-step recovery group. Hey, thanks, Amanda. I appreciate that, girl. It doesn't matter if it's a 12-step recovery group, you guys. It doesn't matter if it's MARA, self-recovery, refuge recovery, your own meeting that you made yourself. As long as 2 or more are gathered, that's a group. Okay. So get yourself a fellowship, because when shit hits the fan, you will have people to lean on. Okay. Because of the fellowship. All right. Here we go. Number 2. Get 10 people's phone numbers that have 1 year or more sober. Get 10 people's phone numbers that have 1 year sober or more. So, like I said before about the group, women stick with the women, men stick with the men, okay? Now, you're probably going, Nicole, how am I supposed to just walk around and ask people for their phone number? I know, it's kind of weird, right? It makes you a little nervous. But these phone numbers are so you can utilize them. Let's say you're out of town in California and you're on the airplane and the stewardess hands you a vodka tonic, not knowing that you are an alcoholic. And you start shaking and the ice is clattering in the thing, and you're like, oh, and you're almost froze there. You don't want to put it back on the table thing because you don't want to be embarrassed, but you also don't want to drink it. So you grab your phone and you call Joe Blow from AA and you say, Joe Blow, I'm on an airplane 1,000,000 feet in the air and the stewardess just gave me a vodka tonic. What do I do? Help me get through this right now. And then Joe Blow says, honey, put that fucking vodka tonic back on that stewardess table, or hand it to the person beside you. Dump it out, but don't drink that shit. It's a trick. It's poison, right? That's why we get the numbers, and we build relationships with these people over time, because we're going to help them and they're going to help us. It's a two-way street. It's not just us taking, and taking. Okay? Okay. Number 3, gainful employment. Gainful employment. Why do I think it's important to have gainful employment in recovery? Well, first of all, I don't know about you guys, but I felt really ashamed and I felt really insecure when I was in my addiction, because I would lose my job because of the drugs I was doing. And when I couldn't provide for myself, I couldn't pay my own way, I felt like shit, right? And so by getting a job and being able to pay my own way, being able to provide for my family, guess what that does? That helps my self-esteem and my self-worth and my self-love. Okay? What kind of jobs would I get in early recovery? Well, to be honest with you guys, I worked in a sandwich shop and I made sandwiches and salads for about 1.5 years, 2 years. Okay? Then my next job was working for Hallmark in merchandising. And then my next job after that was working for Dr. B. And that's where I'm at today. I would stay away from jobs where you get super triggered. I wouldn't want to work in a bar because just too much going on. And a lot of times at restaurants like that, there's people doing cocaine in the kitchen and just all kinds of drama and chaos. So try to find a job that will fit, your lifestyle now, your new sober life. Okay. Constantly surrounding yourself, in places like bars and people that are getting drunk all around you. It can be a temptation, so you just want to be careful, not because you're afraid, not because you can't go places, just because you want to protect your sobriety. Okay. That's it. All right. Number 4, make sure that you get mental health treatment. Mental health treatment. So one of the things that I slacked on really bad was getting my mental health treatment all fixed and done. I should have done a lot more at the beginning, so that way I probably wouldn't have went into this depression that I have found myself in this last year. But I didn't, and so we're here working on it now. But getting yourself proper mental health treatment is very important, because a lot of the reasons why we got high is because we were struggling with underlying mental health issues, and we were using drugs and alcohol to cope. Drugs and alcohol were our solution. Jetta, you can't go out there right now, baby. They're chopping a tree down. Hold on, guys. Okay, next one. Okay. I have to let her outside in the front because they're literally chopping a tree down. Come on, baby. Let's go outside in the front. Come on. This way, Jetta. So next one. Let's talk about the next. Next is gratitude. So one of my sponsors told me really early on when I got sober that the best way to stay, help yourself stay sober is to have an attitude of gratitude. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is every morning when I wake up, I thank my higher power for waking me up that day. Okay? I thank him for providing a roof that I can have over my head. I thank him for the food that I have to eat. I thank him for the fact that I got my son back from CPS custody, okay? I thank him for my recovery, all right? All these things are things that I have to be grateful for, because without my recovery, I wouldn't have any of these. Okay? So a grateful addict don't get high. That's what my sponsor told me. Oh, trash. I was just checking the mail. Okay, come on, Jetta. Let's go inside. Ready? Come on, baby. Hey. Say hi. Hey. She had to go pee-pee. I didn't want to let her out there with you guys. Oh, yeah, I bet. Don't fall off those trees out there. Okay. Go, Pocky Knocky. Okay, let's go talk about gratitude. That's one of the ways that I keep myself the most sane is gratitude. Like yesterday, I was having a really hard time. My feelings were hurt. A lot of stuff was going on. And I wanted to ball up in the corner and just not even talk to nobody. And then I was like, Nicole, look around, dude. Look around. Look at all the things that you have to be grateful for. And you're over here worried about gossip, hearsay. Look how hard you've worked for the last 7 years. You know? I had to smack myself around. Hey, Jill. What's up, girl? Okay. So we're doing the 10 non-negotiables, okay? So we said mental health treatment and then keeping an attitude of gratitude. All right, next, number 6 is connect with a higher power. So this is where, like, a lot of people are going to say, well, I don't believe in God, okay? I didn't say connect with God, okay? Yes, I'm married. I didn't say connect with God, okay? I said connect with a higher power, with a power greater than yourself, okay? A power greater than you could be a group of your friends. A power greater than you could be the universe, nature. A power greater than you could be the sun. Like anything that you spiritually are connected to, okay? And that you can nurture a relationship with, okay? And so what I had to do is I had to reestablish my relationship with God, because that's my higher power. And I had to learn how to practice talking to him like I used to. when I first came into the world, whenever I was in church, whenever I would, say my grace and say my prayers at night. Like, I had to really build a relationship with God, not like the one that my parents taught me about. Okay? And by doing this, you guys, my higher power, when I am at my wit's end, when nothing else, seems to be working out, when I'm just like, I can't take it anymore, I can't go another day, I'm just so upset, like, I will sit down and I will pray and I will ask for guidance. And that's when I opened up this book. And I was like, everything that happens to me is a part of God's plan. It's a part of God's plan for me. And He's showing me, He's teaching me how to live every single day. When I tell you guys, when you start to become successful and you start to live in your purpose, okay, what will happen is the enemy will start to come at you, okay? And because the enemy doesn't want you to be in your purpose. The devil doesn't want you to help other people. He doesn't want me to share my experience, strength, and hope and help change people's lives. He doesn't want me to talk about my pregnancy and addiction. He wants me to be embarrassed and ashamed. He wants me to cower down like these trolls are trying to make me do by saying that I shouldn't share what I think people should do. Like, I can share whatever I want. I can share my experience. I can share my little tips and tricks. I can do whatever I want. But the way the devil tries to do this, and he tries to make me feel insecure, like I don't know what I'm talking about, like I shouldn't be sharing. No, I have been doing this for 4 years, sharing openly online. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm sharing my testimony, I'm sharing what works for me, and I'm trying to help people. My intentions are 100% positive and good. And so as long as my intentions are good, I can keep on moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So, number 7. Snitching on your addiction. Okay? This is my little phrase that I coined. Okay? Start snitching on your addiction. So what that means in non-Nicole terms is it means talk about what you're struggling with. Stop keeping it a secret. Stop being ashamed. There's nothing for you to be ashamed of. Nothing. You're changing your life now. You're in recovery now. Don't let people make you fucking feel like shit. You're kicking ass and taking names. You should be proud of yourself for your sober time. You know what I'm saying? Today, my mother-in-law had come over today, and she was, asking me about my YouTube and stuff like that. She's like, I just don't understand why you tell people about your life. And I was like, well, because I'm helping people. I want to help people that struggle with the disease of addiction, And I was like, and because I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of my story. And I said, it hurts my feelings because I feel like, are you ashamed of me? Are you ashamed of my story? Do you not want me to share that I'm an addict in recovery? Because the cat's out of the bag, sis. I was a junkie for so long that people, if I didn't tell people I was in recovery, they'd still think I was out there doing dirt, And so I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. And through sharing and talking and reaching out for help, that has helped me. That has helped me. Snitching on my addiction has helped me to turn my life around, to stay open, to not close off. All right? When I start closing off and I start feeling shame and I start hiding out, that's not a good place for me to be. Okay? That's not a good place for you to be either, because there's nothing to be ashamed of. Okay? Addiction is a disease. It's chronic. Okay? It's deadly. And without treatment, you can die. All right? Jails, institutions, and death. Oh my. All right? So, snitching on your addiction. Don't let nobody try to keep you silent. Next, number 8. This is daily inventory. Yep, that's right. We're like a Kroger, okay? I'm a refrigerator, okay? And I want you to think of yourself as a refrigerator. And inside, when you open yourself up, you have different things in stock in your refrigerator, okay? You might have some milk, some juice, a pack of apples over here, some fucking ham, cheese, different items in your refrigerator. If you don't go through your refrigerator and check those expiration dates, some of that shit can start going rotten, huh? And once it starts stinking and going rotten, it can kind of affect the other stuff, Well, when we do a daily inventory, it's like this. We look inside of ourselves and we say, higher power, what have I done today, that I might owe someone an apology? Where I have been selfish, self-seeking, afraid, okay? Where I've hurt or harmed somebody else. And if I find inventory inside of me that is expired or bad, like I've hurt somebody's feelings or, I've cussed somebody out online, I need to go back and make that right. You know why? Because I don't want to keep that inventory. I don't want to keep that nastiness inside of me. And this is where a lot of people here on this app are fucking up big time. A lot of people on this app walk around with this inventory inside them that's rotten to the core. Just nasty, hateful meanness. And they walk around with that inside of them all day long. And it's tainting other parts of their life. Okay? I'm not taking that negativity, okay, through life with me. If it makes it to when my head hits the pillow at night, then that morning when I wake up, I'm calling somebody, I'm messaging somebody, and I'm going to make it right. I'm going to say, listen, I'm sorry. Can we start over? Or, hey, what I said wasn't correct. Let me go back and change it. Or I'll take that video down, right? No problem. No problem. This is part of the healing journey of recovery. Okay? Part of the healing journey of recovery is humility. Okay? Is coming down some notches. All right? I'm not perfect. I make mistakes every single day. Okay? One of the people that I always find myself having to make amends to is my damn mother-in-law. Okay? I always have to make amends to her because I get frustrated and then and then I'll go to bed that night and I'll think about it and I'll say, man, I shouldn't have said that. You know what I mean? And so I have to go back and make it right because I don't want it to fester. I don't want it to fester and I don't want it to rot my other things in my refrigerator. I don't want it to affect other parts of my life. If I had a disagreement with her, I don't want it to affect my relationship with my husband and me and my husband be fighting. I don't want it to affect me and my best friend's relationship because then I'm upset. You're a mailman. I figured you could put them in people's mailbox for them. Oh, I don't want it to affect my friendships because I'm antsy or I'm on the edge. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why we get rid of those resentments. We get rid of that bad inventory and we make it right immediately. That is what daily inventory is. All right. Next, number 9, self-care, morning and evening, and whenever you really want to do it. But what I do is I make sure that I do a morning time, shower, wash my face, do my hair, and an evening time, skincare routine and all that. I have incorporated that in my daily routine. Okay, so I do it all the time, no matter what. I don't even realize I'm doing self-care anymore because I've been doing it for so long. It's part of my routine. But I remember when I used to not do it, and I used to feel not my best. I remember when I didn't used to do makeup at all, and I would just stay, lay around in my pajamas all day. I didn't feel my best. Getting up, stepping outside of myself, putting on a little makeup, freshening myself up, putting some perfume on. It makes me feel good. I painted my nails the other day, even though they don't look that great. That made me feel good. Self-care is so important, you guys, especially when you're first getting sober, because these are habits that you're going to build that are going to go with you down the line. Okay? All right. Number 10. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Take it easy. Okay, now I understand forgiveness is hard, man. Believe me, I struggle with forgiving myself. I will forgive myself and then I will not forgive myself. And then I'll forgive myself and then I won't forgive myself, right? Um, but forgiveness is for us so we can heal. If you have somebody in your life that, you've had a disagreement with, or, they've done you dirty and you are forgiving them, it's not for them. It's for us to move forward. It's for us to have peace of mind. Okay, that forgiveness is for us. So yeah, that's number 10. And then I threw in honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness. Those are the 3 cornerstones of recovery. Okay, you cannot be sober and be in recovery if you can't be honest. Okay, if you can't be honest, if you're closed-minded and you block yourself off from, new things, and if you're not willing. So that's how. Honesty, open-mindedness, and willing. Those are the 10 non-negotiables. What do y'all think about that? I really want to know what y'all think. Sorry, y'all. I'm reading this real fast. Yay! Okay, I'm going to post that story for her. Okay, so if you guys want me to, I can post these 2 on my page, so that way you guys can have them and screenshot them. But these are the 10 non-negotiables, okay? Let me mirror it for y'all. Okay, these are the 10 non-negotiables of recovery, all right? 10 non-negotiables. So go ahead and screenshot that, okay? And if you need it, just message me and I'll get it for you. So last night, what we talked about, it was really good last night. I talked about how to help your addicted loved one, okay? And, what I would have said like a couple of years ago is totally different than what I say now when I'm telling people about how to help someone. 3-4 years ago, I would have never mentioned harm reduction because I didn't know anything about it. But now, when I talk about helping, I talk about making sure that your loved one is being safe, making sure that they're not using the same syringe over and over again, making sure that they have access to fentanyl test strips. Because guess what? A dead addict can't recover, okay? A person who is dead can't get sober, all right? So, helping and loving an addict is one of the hardest things I've ever done in my whole entire life. Ever. Helping other people, helping other addicts that are not related to me or that I'm not, are not my husband, easy peasy chicken deasy. I can do it a million times over and I love it. I love it, okay? I enjoy helping people, all right? It's like, it gets me excited. When somebody reaches out to me for help, I get excited. Okay, I had hundreds of messages in my DMs on Facebook, y'all, because I had some videos go viral. Okay, and so I have been going through those messages and messaging people back. And you guys, some of these people just need to know how to look up a phone number for a treatment center. It's that simple. But I sit down and I take the time to do it with them. You know what I mean? I take the time to show them. You taking a shower, Neil? Yeah. I love you. Love you too. Okay. Sounds like they're on the roof. Yeah, they're cleaning the roof up for us too. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Bam. Don't fall through. I'm scared. Okay. Julia, what you got, girl? Ask me anything. Come on with it. So let me go ahead while we're talking about all this and tell you guys what I am, who I am, and what I'm about. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a therapist. Damn, I'm scared. I'm not a counselor, okay? I am a drug addict in recovery. I am a woman in recovery. I have been sober almost 7 years. July will be 7 years. Dude, I'm scared, Neil. These fools are going to fall through the window. I'm scared. Oh. Hold on a second. Lord have mercy. Sorry, guys. They're up on top of the roofs. They're up. Okay. I'm not a professional. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just a woman in recovery. That's it. That's it. And I love sharing my life to help other people. That's all I do here. Julia says, my son's dad still smokes hard every day. He doesn't see his son. We used to do it together. Okay. Damn crack, man. That damn crack is so hard. We were talking about this last night. Crack cocaine is just so hard because the high from it is so short that the person, they get addicted to literally going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the high, though, is so short, but it's so powerful. Okay? So how can you help somebody who is addicted to crack, who you love? It's hard whenever it's somebody that you love because you're emotionally connected to them. And so it makes everything, oh gosh, fear. Full of fear, okay? And that's what I experienced. I was afraid I was going to lose my husband. I was afraid my husband was going to die from an overdose. I was afraid, that something bad was going to happen. And so I let that fear come out of me in anger and judgment instead of saying it's okay to be afraid and saying, I love you. I want to help you. Let's make a change. Are you willing to try? And a lot of the times I think that, we just need to sit down with our loved one when they are of sound mind and aren't on the crack-a-lacka and say, do you want to change? Do you want to be a part of this family? Do you want to be sober? And that's what I had to sit with my husband and ask my husband, do you want to be, a part of this family? Do you want me and Nate to be around? And of course he's yes, sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm never going to do it again. I'm going to change. I don't know why I do that. I just make stupid decisions, right? And that's what it is. It's like I've learned coping skills, all right? There's a lot of times where I think about doing drugs. But I've learned skills to not go out and act on those thoughts. And that's where my husband, and probably your husband, is behind, okay? Like, it is so important to refine your coping skills. Because if not, your ass is going to talk yourself into getting that crack-a-lacka. Okay? Okay? All right? Our best thinking got us here. Our best thinking got us strung out for 20 years. All right? I tell myself in my own head all kinds of things. And by the time I'm done with it, I'm off to the races. Okay? You cannot keep going back and forth in your own mind. All right? Because you're going to give yourself permission. You got to learn how to cope with this shit. You got to learn how to say, I just thought about smoking crack. Smack that idea right out of my fucking head. Okay? Pick up the phone and say, I just thought about using drugs. Oh my gosh, my stomach hurts. I'm queasy. I got the jitters. Like I feel weird because you're triggered as fuck. But pick up the fucking phone. Stop sitting there and telling yourself it's okay to go do it. Stop giving yourself permission to go do it. Pick up the phone and utilize your resources. Drive yourself to the damn church. Go to the Catholic confessional and talk to the Father. I don't care what you do. But don't go to Crack Alley and don't give nobody your fucking money to get you crack-a-lacka. Okay? Because then what's going to happen is they're going to come back with it. And once you get that one puff, it's no going back from there. Once you pop, you can't stop. Do you hear what I'm saying, you guys? Like, I'm serious as a heart attack. Like, I get so, ruffled up about this because I literally wish that I could teach people and walk them through the process. Like, it's uncomfortable to reach out for help. It's uncomfortable to say, hey, I'm struggling. I just thought about using. But guess what? When you tell that to somebody like me who's used drugs all my life, do you think I'm going to look at you and judge you? I'm going to say, that's what we do. That's what we do. But now, what are we going to do now? Okay, now that I had the thought, what am I going to do now to not act on that thought? How am I going to take that thought and turn it into something positive, okay, and bring myself out on the other side? All right? I stopped giving him any money, but he's living in filth and hasn't had running water, spends every dime. When I say stuff like that to him, he says he wants to stop and get help. Okay, cool. So that's awesome that he wants to get help. That's awesome. All right, if he wants to get help, then help him find treatment. Help him find treatment, okay? Because if he's living in a squalor, all right, it's going to be really hard for him to pick himself up out of there. It's kind of like a homeless person. Okay, how, you know, when you're homeless and you ain't got a car and you can't take a bath, it's hard for you to get a job because you don't have transportation to the job. You don't have clean clothes for the job, deodorant, smell, all that stuff, right? It's kind of like that for a person who struggles with addiction, right? And so what we need is we need somebody to pluck us out of that environment, right? And put us somewhere where we can reevaluate, right? Where we can say, and say, okay, I'm away from the crack house. I have running water. I have clean clothes. This is what I want to be like. This is where it's at. I don't want to be living like that. You know, I don't want to be sick like that. And so we give them a little stepping stool, right? Which is the treatment. Okay, I'm not telling you to get them and put them in a new house or a brand new apartment room. Hell no, I ain't telling you that. I'm telling you that there's gonna be things that they have to do, right? And so, especially for a crack addiction, he's gonna need therapy, and he's gonna need a good 30-day residential treatment program, even longer if he can go, so that way he can get that stuff out of his system. Do you know what I'm saying? The longer that he can stay away from that drug to get himself back on his feet, the better. The better. Yeah, there is. I just had a lady reach out to me today, and I helped her find a place in Tennessee that they do grants. They do grants, okay? So all around the United States, there's treatment centers that have state funding, okay? And they get so many dollars of state funding a year. And so if you can get in there and say, hey, I really need treatment, like I'm desperate, I'll do whatever it takes, then they might use some of that state funding for your loved one to go into treatment. And a lot of the times what I tell people is have your loved one call them, because they need to show, hey, what's up, Jesus? They need to show that they are ready and willing to make the change, okay? It really, really does, because here's the thing. Those treatment centers, they hear moms and dads and sisters and brothers and aunts and uncles call all the time. But when the addict calls, man, that's what's up. Then I'm like, hell yeah, you're ready to make a change. You're ready to turn your life around, okay? Julia, I'm going to put this video up on YouTube, okay? So if your phone dies, don't worry. It's going to be on my YouTube channel, all right? So, yeah, you can literally type in free treatment or free rehab and just start calling every number that pops up. Like, legit. Seriously, you guys. Okay? Just call every single number that you can until somebody answers and says, sure, we'll do it. I loved my treatment center, but have heard horror stories. Where did you go, Jesus? Hey, I love you too, girl. You're welcome. Anytime. And you guys, like, I'm not a know-it-all. I'm not trying to be like I'm a know-it-all or anything. I'm just trying to help you guys. I'm just trying to support you guys and give you guys solid information, okay? Um, this is what I'm about. I'm about sharing solid information with people that can help people make changes in their life. Okay? Who better than to share it with you than somebody who has lived it? Okay? I asked him to go to drug counseling and stuff with me for CPS, and he wouldn't. Yeah, he seems like he's the kind of person who needs to, like I said, be plucked out of that environment, placed somewhere clean and serene, so he can get himself reevaluate. All that stuff needs to come together, you know. And I was the same way. Okay, if you had said, "Hey, Nicole, you're going to do outpatient," okay, I would have been shooting meth the whole time I was an outpatient. Okay, like going into treatment and having that kind of like drying out period or whatever you want to call it, it helps a lot. You know, it helps a lot. Um, okay, so what else y'all got for me? I know y'all got questions. I've never heard of White Sands. I don't know anything. I don't know about a lot of treatment centers though. Like that's so crazy to me. Is like I don't know any treatment centers, like specific treatment centers or anything. Just the ones in here in Little Rock. Um, sorry y'all, that's my boss's website. Let's see how we're doing, where we're at. Wow, this is so crazy, dude. Huh. Dude, I'm gonna tell y'all something. TikTok is playing me, dude. TikTok is playing me. All right, TikTok, I'm gonna take it down. Okay, I just took it down. We'll see what happens now. Okay, Nicole, can you assist in finding a sub doctor here in Tennessee? It's for my sister, and the program she's in is ending due to funding. Sure, I can. What part of Tennessee, Jenna? It's hard for me to feel bad for him because I quit. Oh, girl, I understand. Same, Julia. Same. I don't feel bad because you know what? I changed my life. I turned my life around, and so can you. Okay, we're gonna be, we're both getting old. We're getting old. All right, it's not a joke anymore. We're grown ass adults now. You know, um, it's serious. It's serious. So, okay, let's look up Tennessee Suboxone. Okay, so I'll tell you this: there are telemedicine doctors if she wants to do that, or if she likes going into a clinic. Um, Cowan, Tennessee. Okay, if she likes going into a clinic, I understand. Um, the what did I just say, Nicole? I invited myself. Oh yeah. So the telemedicine places are um, recoverydelivered.com. Okay. Bupe.me. Here, I'll write them down. Hey, Gypsy Rose, what's up? So we'll write down the telemedicine places. Telemed. What that means is like over the phone, okay? Telemed. So I said recoverydelivered.com, which I first met Recovery Delivered here on TikTok, because Marcus is the guy who does their marketing, and Marcus has a TikTok, and I met him here on TikTok. So recoverydelivered.com, bupe.me, those are the two that I like know that they really are what they say they are. You know what I'm saying? And now let's look up some MAT programs in Tennessee. So, you know, isn't it crazy, Jenna, how people, you know, make me out to be something that I'm not, and then people come over here and they hang out with us and they see, oh wow, Nicole's just trying to help people. Welcome to everybody that's coming in here that has probably came over here from the several videos that have been posting about me in the last week or so. And thank you for coming over here and hanging out with us and actually listening and giving me a chance. So I really appreciate it a lot. Okay. That's in New Jersey. Hello. That is not in... Okay, Tennessee. All right. Tennessee Suboxone providers and doctors. Okay. Okay, Cowan. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Okay, are you ready? It says, I have a whole fucking list of people, of doctors. Okay? So, it says, Suboxone is an FDA-approved medication that is used to help treat people in Cowan, Tennessee who are addicted to opiates, whether pharmaceutical, illicitly made, natural, or synthetic opiates. However, this includes the number of patients there. Okay, so here we go. Do you want me to screenshot this and show it to you? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Hold on, guys. That's the tree guys out there. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Hush, Paco. Cállate.
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Finished.
Oh, y'all done? Is Barb here yet?
No, I thought she came. They said somebody at pool. I thought she had came and dropped the money out too.
Okay, do you want me to call her?
Yeah, call her.
Okay. Don't leave. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me call my mother-in-law, y'all. Hey, Neil? Do you have the money for these guys? Okay, I'm calling your mom. That's what I need to know. Yeah, your mom. That's it. Okay, we'll wait to see what she says. Okay, so let me take a picture of this for you, my dear, okay? Or I could do this. This is what I'll do. Okay? All right, so here's the first row. Okay, are you paying attention? The website is addictiontreatmentmagazine.com /Suboxone_doctors/Tennessee/Cowan. So if you can screenshot that website right there, okay, then you can go in and you just click on the doctor's name, okay? Did you get it, Jen? All right. Good deal, girl. Good deal. Okay. Then we're rocking and rolling. Let me go let these little old man know that my mother-in-law is not answering, of course. Yeah. She said she was coming over with the money, so I just don't. They're probably hot and ready to go, you know. I called her. She's coming because she told me she was coming to the house.
Okay.
I called her. She didn't answer, so I texted her.
Okay.
So I know
She said she was gonna go by the bank and bring cash.
Okay.
Can I get a cup of ice from her?
Yes, you can. Let me go get it for you. Do you want water in it?
No, I got something.
Okay. This little old man, he has a tree service, you guys. And when I tell you, he get them boys out there and they just got that tree. This tree was huge. Huge. All right, I'll show y'all in the backyard. We'll go out there. They can keep these cups too because they're, you know, cups that I got from the zoo and shit. How much you want to bet he got him a little nip out there? He's a cute little man. Okay, let's see if I got that bottle of water too. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm a good woman. Here y'all go. Get this. I put more ice in this one than the other one. There's that. There you go.
Thank you.
Y'all share that. You want
Yes,
another
ma'am.
bottle of water? You want a bottle of water? Okay. I'll go get it for you. Oh, what's up, Squirms? Not much. Just had the guys cut down a tree in the backyard, so I'm getting them something to drink, so they don't die of thirst out here, because it's hot here in Arkansas. Hotter than Hades up in this motherfucker. Where'd he go? I'm putting it by your chair.
You got one more?
Oh, water bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get
Okay,
it.
I got another guy.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. Just waiting tables, y'all. Hiawatha. Happy dog. I mean, a happy dog.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Okay.
So sweet.
Yep, anytime, man, anytime. Okay, so just hang out. She'll be here. I know she had to get the cash. Okay, so she'll be here it's 4:30. She'll be here at 5:30. Do you want her to take the money to the Joneses next door? You're gonna stay here? Okay. Hey, hang out. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Hang out here. She's probably in the grocery store or something like that. You know how it is. But she'll be here with the cash, so hang out, kick it, do whatever you want to do. All right. There we go. I'll show you all the tree that they cut down. Because they did a good job. A big ass motherfucking tree. I'll show y'all. Okay. I've never really taken y'all out here before. Look at that. It's all gone. I'm just showing them what it looks like. See? That tree, it was all the way up to there. Holy cow. Did one of y'all have to climb on it? And then attach yourself to it and then... Oh, goddamn. That's scary. That's scary as hell. Dude, I'd be fucking scared as hell. Whew. Okay, she'll be here in a little bit, okay? I brought you Gatorade and some water up there in the front. Okay? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So, for those of you guys that are just getting here, we had a really great 10 non-negotiables of recovery is what we did today. For those of you guys that missed it, oop. Hello? Hello? Hey. No, let me give you the number straight into the office. You ready? 949-347-8721, extension 4. (8721) extension 4. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But she's in the office there. I'm actually in Arkansas. Okay. So, that's what we were doing. The non-negotiables of recovery. It's hot as fuck in here. Okay. All right. So, we got Jen hooked up with Suboxone Doctor. So, that's good. All right. Do any of you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns before I go? Is there anything that you want to talk about or that you're struggling with? Hey, Jana, what's up, girl? We just got done doing the 10 non-negotiables. We just got done doing the 10 non-negotiables of recovery, or they're Nicole's non-negotiables. So those are the things that I do that help me stay sober every day. Okay. And so for those of you guys that are just getting in here, I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel. So if you missed it, you'll be able to watch it there, on the YouTube. Okay. Something is weirdly going on with my TikTok account. Like, I don't know what it is.
Guys be like, why do you wear such long eyelashes? Great question.
Oh, you're welcome, Julia. Anytime, girl. Anytime, no problem. Anytime, Jen. Anytime, no problem. No problem. Something is not right, you guys. Something is not right. Let's see. So, yesterday, yesterday I was over on my account. Let me show you guys. It's like my backup account. Okay, so I went over to my backup account, and I have an account warning on my backup. Like, I don't even post there. So I know that they're tripping on this one. Straight tripping. So I went ahead and submitted the appeal, and it was for minor safety. Like, nobody's a minor over here, TikTok. Like, what are you talking about? It says, a video you posted has been removed for violating or please, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't even say a minor safety, but it did on the TikTok account. And then they kept muting one of my videos that was literally me talking. So strange. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I have enough accounts that it'll be fine. But I went ahead and put that account on private too. And then my backup account, I have it on private also. Because I'm telling y'all, it's just like I can't win for losing on here, and I don't want to chance it. You know what I mean? I enjoy making content, and I enjoy helping people, and so I want to make sure that I'm able to continue doing that. Hey Jordan, what's up? Girl, your recovery is your recovery. We support you no matter what. I want to show y'all the opal ring that I found. Now we can talk about, you know, just everything now. Okay. Okay. Because I found this ring. And this is the opal ring I want. So I cannot wait to show you guys. Okay, it's so beautiful. When I tell you, it's so beautiful. All right. Okay. So for those of you guys that don't know, my 7-year sober is next month. And so I am going to get an opal ring for my 7-year sober. All right. And this, my friends, why is it taking forever to load? Because she sent me a video and I want y'all to see it, because I know that the video is probably does it so much more justice. You know what I'm saying? Welcome everybody. Come on in. Okay, that fucking thing ain't gonna do it. So let me just go to the damn website so I can show y'all. Okay. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna do it on here so that way y'all can really see it. Happy. I know. He's gonna be 8 years old. I remember being in labor with the little chicken nugget. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, y'all ready? Here it is, y'all. Do you love it? Gosh, it's so beautiful. Love it. I'm obsessed. We already had a big party for him. Remember, we had it at Dave & Buster's, but we're going to be doing fireworks and everything at the country club. Right down the street, there's a country club, and we go to it every 4th of July for the 4th of July fireworks, and it's badass. Badass. So I'm super excited about it. Oop, there we go. But anyways, I'm going to get off here, you guys. I'm going to upload this video onto my YouTube channel. So for those of you guys that missed it, it'll be up on my YouTube channel. Give me about 30 minutes, okay? And I just want to thank you guys for supporting me and being here with me. Tomorrow morning, we will read our 24-hour meditation of the day, and you can expect that every morning. I'm going to upload the 24-hour meditation of the day, because it's fucking amazing and it'll help you guys. If you're struggling like I've been struggling, get in this with me and we will come up out of it together. All right? Love y'all.